Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Orbit Potato. This is FTL, Faster Than Light, and today we are going to be starting a new playthrough, and we'll see how it goes. So this is sort of a space exploration game, and you go through the galaxies and you do some nice missions, and of course we've got the advanced content enabled, which is nice, you know. Some new weapons, some new races, I think. So yeah, we're gonna play on easy because this game is hard. Like, this game is very hard, and of course we only have one ship available at the moment. Should we customize the names of the crew? I think we should. HMS Potato. I quite like that. HMS. Oh, HMS Potato. Nice. All in caps, of course, because, you know, we're cool like that. Let's go ahead and click start. The data you carry is vital to the remaining Federation fleet. You'll need supplies for the journey, so make sure to explore each sector before moving on to the next, but get to the exit before the pursuing rebel fleet can catch up. Tip: augmentations. Your ship can only hold 3 augmentations. They provide benefits, blah 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 blah. Continue. Let's get started. Okay, so we are paused, and we are going to unpause, and we are going to jump to the next sector. So, this is a nebula. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have to go the long way around here. It's going to take us a while, because we can't jump from here to here, obviously. So we're going to have to jump here. Let's do it. Okay, our first enemy. Let's pause. Let's see what we got. So, we have missiles, and we have burst lasers. Well, we're only going to use burst lasers for this. Why are shields down? That's not cool. That's not cool, guys. Let's put our extra bar into our engines so we can have a higher evasion. And you are going to fire on the weapon systems. We don't really need to use any missiles on this guy. He doesn't have any... Great. Fantastic. You get out of here. Open up these doors. Open up there. Open up there. You can come in here and fix that. Set it there again. Good. So we have blown you up. Continue. Thank you very much. Close these doors. That and our shields. We need our shields. We can't not have our shields operational. That's just not good. Okay, yeah, you're low on health. I'm aware of that. You can go back in here. Okay, so that was our first enemy. We did it. No problem at all. We're sort of gonna get into the swing of things. We did take a little bit of hull damage there, but you know, hopefully that won't be too bad. Are we gonna spend anything on our ship? Well, I don't think we really need to at the moment. So we're just gonna jump to the next star. Which one? I think we're gonna go to this one. Why not? So yeah, so I'm not great at FTL. I do enjoy the game, but obviously it's something that I enjoy playing from time to time. What are we gonna go for? We're gonna go for shields, and you are gonna go to the weapons. Let's unpause, charge up our weapons. So yeah, FTL. I enjoy playing it. I've completed the boss a couple of times, I think. Oh, they've missed. They have really bad weapons. Okay, we don't need you anymore. Going whatever. It doesn't really matter. One more hit and they'll be destroyed anyway. So that's a good thing. You can come on the shields. In fact, no, you can go on the weapon systems. There we go. So we got 2 fuel out of that, 2 missiles, and 16 scrap. That's putting us in a nice place, actually. Okay, the rebel fleet is there, so we need to make sure that we get to the exit before they arrive. It shouldn't be too difficult. Definitely within our capabilities, I would say. Hail the ship. Dock. Oh, good. Oh, we don't really need any drone parts, to be honest. We don't have any drones. Sorry. Whoa. 3 damage to your hull? Are you kidding me? Okay, you come here. You come here. Open these doors to get rid of the fire, lack of oxygen. Shields are down. Shields need to be up ASAP. We are going to turn on everything we have here. We're going to aim to take out their shields with our missile, and we are going to target their weapon systems with our burst laser. In fact, no, we're going to target their weapon systems. Good. We ready, guys? Let's go. To action. We can fix this hole in the hull later. That's not a major issue for us. Engines are down. That's not exactly where we want to be. Okay, we're in a pretty bad situation. As soon as these guys have finished with the shields, we're going to power up our shields. Yep. You guys need to come back here. You can stay in the shields over there. Okay, we have everything available to us. You're going to go there. We're not going to fire you. We don't need to. Their weapon systems are down. That puts us in a very, very good position at the moment. They seem to be fixing them though, so that could be potentially problematic. If they get their shields up and running, then that's also pretty dangerous. Okay. They did fire a missile at us, and I am not very eager for it to hit. Oh, goodness. Almost got away with that. Okay. Yeah. You come down here and fix this. You continue fixing the engine. Okay, good. Doors are actually very important for us. Now, I am debating whether we spend some money on upgrading our doors. Yeah, you take a break. You come fix us here. Everybody needs to be full health before we set off, so you come over here as well. Health up a little bit. Oxygen is also quite important. In fact, well, pretty much everything's important. We do have 80 scrap. So, wait, what were you good at? You're good at fixing stuff. You're good at fixing stuff. You're good at piloting. Okay, let's get you back here. Let's get you on shields. Were you good at shields or were you good at engines? No, you're good at engines. You come back to engines. And you were probably good at shields a little bit. No, well, you should... No, weapons maybe? Were you good at weapons? Yeah, you were good at weapons. Okay, so if we get another crew member, then we could potentially put them on shields, which would be pretty good for us. So, something we want to upgrade. Do we need another power bar? Door system? Sensors? Piloting? 80 scrap. I think we're just going to save it for now, just in case there's a shop in this sector that we can potentially visit. Now, I tell you, this course is pretty convoluted. It's taken us a pretty long time to get anywhere. Intervene and defend the outpost. Okay, so you do not have anything. You only have weapons. That looks like a missile launcher right there. So we're not gonna bother firing our missiles when we don't need to. We're gonna save them. We do need to increase our invasion though. We have taken a lot of hull damage for the first level. Okay, we're in a good position now. Since they have no weapons, they have no way of doing anything basically. Simple, nice and easy, and effective. 2 fuel, 1 missile, and 11 scrap. And the outpost gives us some extra stuff as well. Okay, there must be a shop somewhere. We're going to hold off until the end of the sector before we buy anything, because we're not eager to spend our money on our ship if there's something better we can buy at the shop. We're going to attack you. You still have nothing as well. Okay, we're going to just same again. Target the weapon system. Hopefully you won't be able to damage us. Don't think you've got a missile launcher. That doesn't look like a missile launcher, but I may be wrong. Okay, well, it doesn't matter if it was a missile launcher. Could have been a nuke for all I care. Doesn't matter because we shut the system down, and we'll just target it again. Doesn't matter where we target because they will undoubtedly die with our next barrage, and they did. Good. 11 scrap. That's a pretty poor haul, to be honest. Wow. There's a store right there. Nearby sun. Well, we're not eager to head over that way. Let's head this way. Let's head round here to here to here to here to here to here. Let's try and do that. Hopefully that'll work. We have 17 fuel, so we're doing all right in the fuel department. So that's not too shabby. Demand the surrender of their goods. They don't look like they want to fight. Well, we are going to put our Artemis online. We have 13 missiles, so that's not going to be too bad. They have missiles. Okay, we're going to have to fire that there, and we're going to fire this at their engines so they don't get away. So we have everything online, and we're ready for a fight. Enemy FTL charging. Okay, their missile missed. That's good for us. Wow, that was a great shot. That was really, really good. Okay, so this is going on their shields. This burst laser is going to go on their engines, because I'm presuming they're going to try and fix their engines first before they fix anything else. Let's do that. Missile away. That fight went just absolutely perfectly. Couldn't have gone any better. And we got another crew member. We got 2 missiles, 1 drone part, 11 scrap, and a crew member. That's exactly what we need. You. No, we want to select you. Do you have any specialties? No? Well, now you're going on shields. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. So we have everybody where we want them to be. Let's just put you on in anticipation for the next fight, which is undoubtedly going to happen very soon indeed. Okay, let's go. Okay, what's this? Your ship is flooded with advertisement transmissions from nearby merchants. As soon as you arrive at this beacon, you arbitrarily pick one to examine in detail. That's a terrible deal. We need missiles. We do not need drone parts at the moment. We might need them later on, but for now, we definitely don't. So let's jump to. Can we go here? I reckon we probably can. Let's take a chance. Okay. We don't want this. Fight the ship. Okay. We are going to go for a missile here just to take down their... In fact, no, we're not. No, we're not. We're going to try and do this without missiles. Just to save them, you know. I'm not saying that we shouldn't use missiles, but just if we don't need to, then let's try not to. Okay, that was that's poor. Our door control system is in not very good shape because of their ion nonsense. Okay, screw this. We're using missiles. In fact, no, we're not, because their weapon system is down. You put this out? Yeah, so you're immune to fire, which is pretty good for us, because it means we don't need to... Well, our human crew don't need to be exposed to fire. But you're a bit slow at repair, aren't you? Davidson. Yeah, you're good at engines and repairing stuff. That's what we like to see. Nice. Burst laser, forgot to fire you. Okay. We are slowly working them down. Stick it on auto fire. I don't know. Doesn't really matter where it goes. We're gonna beat them in either this barrage or the barrage after that. Which is something I'm quite excited about. We beat them on this barrage. That's good. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, and 23 scrap, which means that was a win for us. Okay, I think we're just gonna make it. I really hope we do, because otherwise, we'll be in a bit of a bad situation. Apologize and give them fuel. No, we're not going to give you fuel. Sorry about that. Okay, I think we'll just make it. Or maybe we just won't. Fantastic. Okay. Could buy cloaking. Could buy hacking. Could buy some stuff here, some weapons. Page 2, we could buy some staff. Ooh. Could buy some augmentations. Could buy some repair. Okay. Puts us in a little bit of an interesting situation. Hull laser. What do we have at the moment? We have burst laser. Well, I quite like what we've got. Yeah. Don't think we're going to get any weapons. We're not going to buy the backup battery, even though it's pretty cheap. Well, I don't know, we might. I sort of want to get a new crew member. We're going to buy you, for sure. We're also going to buy this and this. And we're going to leave it there. We're going to see if we can... Yeah, let's fix the hull. Let's do it. So that leaves us in a pretty good position. You can go to... I don't know, where can you go? You go indoors. Why not? And that should mean we're a bit better prepared for combat. So we are going to make it. That's what I like to see. Okay. You've arrived at the long-range beacon. When the FTL drive is charged, you can jump to the next sector. Sell 3 drone parts for 12 scrap. I like that deal because, you know, we don't need drone parts. So any improvements we can think about. No, not really. Not really. Well, we'll think about that in the next episode. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to progress to the next sector, either the NG-controlled sector or the Mantis-controlled sector. If you have a preference, then please leave me a comment in the description down below, and I will be sure to go where you say. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, my name's been Orbs Potato. If you've enjoyed watching, then please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!